Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, the World War I mod. Things are going well for the German Empire so far. We have turned the Royal Navy into a junk heap. We have overrun most of Holland. We've got a lot of troops trapped up in here, and hopefully they won't be able to break through here if we are lucky, and I think we will be because these units are just about out of organization. So if you let just like an hour go by, 2 hours, yep, there we go. So they're attacking with cavalry right now, which should be a disaster. We do have reinforcements coming in here. It's a pretty thinly held line right there, but as soon as all these guys are freed up to go, you can see we actually have some good concentrations of troops in specific areas where we could attack. The Russians are in full retreat. We did pull 9 divisions away from the Russian front to help Austria-Hungary deal with Austria-Hungary deal with the Serbian problem. North Africa is pretty much fallen. The British basically have nothing left. We do have some navies out. Our primary battle fleet is in harbor, in Kiel, repairing. A lot of its ships are a little beat up, but then again, it was involved in numerous combats with a lot of British ships, so not terribly surprising. Let's let the cavalry move, but have the infantry stay. There we go. Good. Yep, I think we're going to be able to cut these guys off. Oh, shit. We lost a destroyer, but they lost the Nile, which was a pre-dreadnought battleship. These guys are clearly heavily damaged from the combat, so why don't we let them go back? They must have reinforced here. Ah, they have a lot of reinforcements in there. We are about to crack, but we do have reinforcements coming in. We should get there, for lucky, soon enough. Yeah, we did lose that battle, but hopefully it'll be okay. We have more men. We have more men coming in. And even if they do take this province back, we'll still be able to keep them locked up. If we wanted to, we could take some troops away from here. That might not be a bad idea. We could take some troops away from here and move them up. Not a big deal. This is pretty quiet right now. This is indeed pretty quiet. Or we could try to move our planes to Dusseldorf. Yeah, that's Dusseldorf, and see if they can't have a little fun. Well, from this island, I don't think they can get off. See, garrison, where would you be useful, right? Can you... Oh, there we go. Must have misclicked. This garrison, again, where could you be useful? Probably somewhere with a fort. Why can't you strategically redeploy? No idea. But here's 2 garrisons that are no longer needed over here. Move them over here. Good. Oh, they can move from there to there. So what we're going to want to do is have you here. You here. And you can move up there like this. And we'll destroy any resistance up here. These 2 units. Is this infantry and arty? So he's missing some more infantry. Let's move you down this way. Actually, this one? No, who are you attached to? This one? This one, okay. He's perfectly fine where he is. Alrighty. Still making some decent progress. Let's see. If we can actually cut off the Austro-Hungarians, then they won't... It's a cheesy way to do it, but if you cut them off, then they can't... And when can you guys attack? 56 hours, that's a while. If you cut them off, then they can't take any land from you. I mean, who takes the land is pretty... I think it's a funny system. It's who's touching it. It's kind of like playing shotgun when you're a kid. I was closer. I saw it first. Romania's trying to join us. Don't blame them. Italy's being a pussy still. Everybody's warning me to watch my back with Italy because at any moment, they could betray me, like they really did. Alright, good. Taking this province is going to be a big boon for us. So I think if we control... I don't know how it works. You know, if you control the sea, you can't make the land crossing, land-to-land crossing. I think if you control the land, you can still move through the sea province, though. That's not going to block off the harbor. No, that's going to stay the same. Oh, the Brits over here is what's going on. Yep, we've overrun British North Africa, definitely. Whatever ended up happening up here, did we lose? We did. We did end up losing. I think some of our... Yep, a lot of our weapons... Ooh, and our supplies are at 0. Production. So, let it control that one, lock supplies, that one, lock consumer goods. But then it'll prioritize upgrades. There we go. There we go. Control that a little better than I initially thought. So you're moving here, you're moving there. Have them go right over to that little island. Cut off those units. All these reinforcements are flooding down. Now let's actually pay attention to what's going down over here. Some more reinforcements showed up. I think what we're going to need to do is, because these guys are all out of range, so what we're going to need to do is detach, 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 and detach. And then I think if we just go like this, we can make an army that they will all answer to. And then he might be able to... he's probably out of range of an army group. Yeah. Okay. Better. We're in a better position now. Just trying to stabilize the situation. Get a little bit of those experienced German troops on the border and scare them off a little. Scare them off a little. Alright, good. Ooh, this... Oh, it's forest? Is that what's causing the problems here? Or is it... It's probably just because it's one division attacking. And there were a lot of Russians in there. Alright. We're running into a lot of Russian fortifications, which I'm not entirely concerned about. And we're getting to the point where we're flattening out the line, which is really good for us. Because it means that we're able to really bring our troops to bear. How's our fleet doing? It's definitely repaired up a bunch. I actually want them to patrol right over here right now. So all these guys are nice and cut off. Okay. I like where this is going. I like where this is going a lot. I actually think there's a crossing over here, but as long as we've lost a battle over here. That was this one. And then they immediately countered it. Did they counterattack me? Well, we'll just move someone into that position. No big deal. The Russians over here are still stronger just because they're organized still. They haven't been engaged in any real combat yet. Alright. And what we want to do is move you here and you there. Just block up that little spot, and then we'll start squishing them back down where they belong. See, I think I'm about to say, I think he got overrun. All these guys are going to march right down over here. Take out French North Africa. We control the Suez Canal. Nobody can use that anymore. One. All the British units in North Africa are now gone. Really wish we could have, well, we could detach them off if we really wanted to. What? Where in the shit did that guy come from? Was he there? Was he sitting there? Oh well. Messed that up. And you! Where did you come from? I didn't leave units there. Where the hell those units come from? Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. I could be. Alright, so we got a lot of units up here now. I like that we got that garrison there now. It's actually going to help out a lot. I never really loved garrisons at first, but their ability to hold a line so that, you know, your standard troops don't have to, you can never underestimate that. Free up units so that they can keep moving where other people couldn't. All right, where are we under attack? Right there. They're not doing a great job of it, though, which is nice. And you are technically in this position, I think. Elba Ilulia. Good. Alright, you're moving down there. Whoa! Hello! Came across them again, and I just noticed that that jumped up to a really terrible number really fast. I think they must have brought in a bunch more troops. So you stay there. You move down, you move down. I think this stack must have hit me. Because that went from a really, really good battle to a one-sided, you know, flop really quickly. Alright. So we've stabilized it a little bit, pushed them back a little bit. What I really need to do is just squish them right back down. Really be able to consolidate our forces. Alright. Ooh. They're getting overrun. And by overrun, I mean they're overrunning their own people. Attack! That's Johannesburg. Yeah. I think that's, is that a fortress? It's a forest, it's a fortress, it's something. Alright, good. We'll keep them on the run. Keep them on the run, and we should be in a good position. Yeah, we're moving them up, though. That'll be okay. Alrighty. I mean, I was really nervous at first, but timely intervention, the ability to collapse down some of these pockets, move in the garrisons where they've been needed, has really helped out a lot. So why don't we try reducing this down a little bit more and see how this looks. Battle of Gouda. Support that attack. They're getting supplies perfectly fine, which I kind of expected. I mean, the Dutch should be producing plenty of supplies in their capital. That shouldn't be a problem for them. All right, good. Now what we're going to do is take, let's say, 2 units and attack here. Move you up. Move you guys up. Right here. Let's actually use a 3rd. Stormtroopers head up there. Good. You've seen the way the Russian lines have been collapsing. You'll see why I'm excited. I think that the decision to surround this, to create this pocket, was the right decision, because that knocked about, I think it was like 85 to 100,000 Russian troops off the front lines, which was just, I was just ecstatic about. All right, so you move there, you move down, well, you move here as well. Okay. If I can get you up over here, that'd be great. No. You stay there. You're moving back there. Okay, good. It's stabilized for the most part. We're doing okay. Like, we might be able to make some progress and help it out a little bit. I mean, this is rough terrain to work with, but force of arms might be able to overcome. We have better We have apparently Model 19 4E's equipment at the moment. Battle of the Broken Bank. Wrecking another British fleet. Oh, actually, they lost 3 Dreadnought-class battleships. Well, at least post-Dreadnought, you know, not necessarily Dreadnought-class, but Dreadnought battleships. The Centurion, the Audacious, and the Monarch. I lost 3 pre-Dreadnoughts and some cruisers, but, I mean, my fleet's definitely getting whittled down, which is unfortunate. I'm going to have to start replacing them, which, oh, God. Dumping IC into... What are we looking at here? It's actually really low. It's 2 years, though. It's years. Well, let's get it going. I'm gonna want them. I'm gonna want them. I know I will. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, do we have any fresh units over here? We do. And I think there's another one. Who are you attached to? Right up in there. That's where you're going. Except for you. You stay there. Actually. Yeah, that's fine. I'm very ecstatic about how this is going, considering how I thought it was going to go. And we're actually doing a really good job cutting off the Austro-Hungarians in certain areas so that... Oh, before we forget. So... Egypt and the Middle East. Let's go with that. Russian Empire, acquire territory. Soviet claims on Finland. Baltic States, Finland. Eastern Poland. I'm thinking we're going to want to start with Western Poland. Northern France sounds great. I think most of these I don't have anything else to do with. What? Well, these guys do we do. Yugoslavia. Retake our cores. Yugoslavia. Serbia. Acquire territory. Luxembourg. The Netherlands. Acquire territory. Dutch East Indies. Belgium. Acquire territory. Arlon region, Canada, okay, all those, okay, so we added our war goals, trying to remember to do that. I almost always forget to do it, but I'm trying to remember this time. All right, so that's proving problematic. What if we threw in some more units? Does it just have a high, we just have a low attack. Ooh, assault weapons. Bridging equipment, but yeah, it's not that great. The assault weapons are good for the engineers. I think that should be good. I think so. Right, so you can keep going into here. I mean, most of these Russian units should be pretty worn out, I'm thinking. Pretty much, yeah. Like, you can help right there, right? Can you? All these units are... What is this one? Is he still moving? He must be still moving. And then I think the movement arrow is underneath the other units. I think that's what's happening there. Our fleet is a little sad. We got 1 battle cruiser, I think. Well, we still have a lot of pre-dread. I was sad that we lost 3 pre-dreadnoughts. We have a lot more. We have a lot more. It's not the end of the world. Actually, what do we got? What are we looking at in terms of the enemy right here? That's actually not as poor odds as I was necessarily expecting. I think a navy must be moving in here and blocking the movement. Yeah, that's what's happening right there, I think. So, garrison, you move right there. Well, what provinces can you move to? Let's see, it's this one. Then hotter, that's there. So from, you could get here, here, or here from there. So we need somebody, we're gonna have people there, we're gonna have somebody there, and then you're gonna be there. Until we can move past this area and just make it obsolete. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I mean, we are making, oh, we made progress. We're making progress. Progress has been made. Everybody move up. We're gonna squish all this stuff down, and we're gonna wipe out all these units, hopefully. Howitzer advance. Arty max speed -1 km/h. Soft attack, half. Fort attack plus 25%. Urban attack plus 25%. Attacking cities hasn't been too problematic yet, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. All right, there, he got involved. Good. Moving on up. Attack, attack. Good. See who gets there first, basically. Good. Get more units involved here. Let's see. Attack, 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 attack. One guy right there. Attack. Good. 4? Oh, that's this one. I think it's because the only person involved right now is the cavalry, but we can add plenty more in there. For a second there, I was like, what the hell province was that? It was way down here. All right, there we go. Much better. And that's the one that actually broke and retreated. But progress is being made. Don't I have another... Oh, I was about to say, where's this other unit? It's got to be around here somewhere. Artillery. Howitzers. Boom. And I wanted to see where we are in armored cars. Not till March 1915 we're going to be able to get those going. So this has been a smashing success so far, I would say. I'm not... It is super early still. Super early, so I can't say for certain if this is how everything's going to go. We lost the battle. Is it this one? No. Which one was it? Not exactly sure. We're pretty much sticking to history as it is right now. Germany did do pretty well in the beginning. It still leaves a lot to be said, though. Who knows? I don't know. What is so... I think it's because they just happen to fall back a ton of positions to here. A ton of people to here. But we'll break through. We'll break through. I have every confidence. And this up here against the Dutch is just great, because actually the French and the Belgians have a lot of troops up here, which I'm pretty stoked that we managed to surround. I hope that we can take care of that, though. That's a little annoying. Let's do this. Let's grab... I think what we want to do is attack Rotterdam. Now, they can still attack from here, so we got to leave somebody there behind. But we can throw someone else in. It's militia, Marines, and the 5th Army kind of corps level, or army level command structure is what's left there. And who's gonna win the race? Oh, it looks like they moved some combat units in there. We are doing well down here, I'd say. Well enough. Timely intervention was definitely important. It was definitely very important to get in here and help the situation out. If we hadn't, it would have devolved into some pretty big chaos. Right, yeah, we can leave the garrison. I think the garrisons with infantry support can hold out. We only need 1 unit there, so everybody else can move down here. Let's see, what do they got here? 10 Helder. Not a ton. Shore bombardment. That means they must have ships out and about there. But again, I kind of want to well, let's they've been in port for a couple days, couple weeks. Couple weeks, I think, is the right right amount of time that we're talking about. So we'll send them over and see if we can't sink any more Dutch or French or British ships that might be trying to help out. And then that'll also give us shore bombardment on our side. Looks like the, well, if we could actually move them this way. The Austro-Hungarians actually beat us to that province right there. No big deal. Let's see if we can get our stormtroopers moving. Stormtroopers are actually very effective. I'm pretty stoked about them so far. And any place that's free and clear to move into, I am going to gobble that right up. Move up there, there. All right, this is going well. I can't get that phrase out of my head. This is just going well. It was, I was really nervous. Really nervous. I honestly thought that we were going to have probably pretty much painted ourselves into a corner and we're going to pay for it. But now I'm thinking we're doing well. We can't merge those two together now. I don't think so. Königsberg convoy was attacked. Haven't had nearly as much convoy rating since the Royal Navy got sent to the bottom of the ocean. I mean, seriously, we sank like hundreds of ships. Emperor of India and King George V. I think those are actually Dreadnought class. Both of them, yep. Screw the Royal Navy. Alright, and we have infantry up here that's good to go. So let's see if we can't keep this moving. We're going to surround Amsterdam if at all possible. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And moving down here. These units are going to be a pain in the butt, I feel. But after the Netherlands falls, they shouldn't be able to get any supplies there. Ooh, United Kingdom declares North Sea a war zone. The British and their overwhelming sea... What overwhelming sea power? Had established a naval blockade of Germany. Break a war. Declare North Sea, any ship entering the North Sea at their own risk. Germany could possibly deal with our British naval strength on our own basis. All right, so what do we have here? Break the UK blockade. One of the following must be true. None anymore. Okay, so they declared it. We'll get the break UK blockade. Germany agreed the U.S. demand to stop unrestricted submarine attacks on all merchant shipping in the war zone. Germany had little option but to try and break the UK stranglehold over their convoy routes. This led to the Battle of Jutland, where the German High Seas Fleet tried to lure the UK Grand Fleet into a trap. It's time. Leadership modifier plus 5%. This is until basically the end of January, so we got a little while. Naval base capacity, naval organization. I mean, we've already pretty much Jutlanded up. Is it Jutland or Jutland? Either way. Either way, the Royal Navy is at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, and this is, we're fighting a Dutch Navy this time. We, again, lost some cruisers. The French lost a good portion of their fleet. What, they moved more people in here? Alright, who's attacking at the moment? You stay there. You stay there. You guys stay there. Who's attacking this guy? Nobody now. Alright, just let him fall back. Trying to even things out a little bit. Definitely gets really ugly. I wonder how weather's going to affect things. I honestly don't know. I do not know how weather's going to affect things. If we could push this salient out, that would free up so many troops. I mean, it is November. I mean, it should be getting really tough to form any, you know, really make any sort of meaningful offensives. If we have a patrol right here, that might be better. All right, good. Oh, we won that. Oh, yeah, we are strangle-holding them out here, so you don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Nobody needs to be there. So we are definitely... Well, it seems like there's a lot of... some big stacks of units there. They still have some mighty ships. But most of them have been sunk. I love that the Royal Navy got wrecked. Absolutely love it. I was thinking that doom stacking was going to be the way to go, and I was correct. Doom stacking was indeed the way to go. So you guys should be all pretty fresh. And then you guys just dump in when you got the chance. And that should overwhelm them pretty nicely. Send in the cavalry as well. Got to make sure that this province actually falls, because right now it's proving a pretty big bulge in the line we need to get rid of. Now, if we could attack here with support from there and support from there, should be able to overcome. We actually... Ah, yes, there we are. Yes! So you moving. Alright, good. Good. All fronts are proving successful at the moment. The German Empire is doing very well. Alright, everybody, we are going to leave this episode right here. If you have enjoyed it, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel. And I will see you next time.